Oh boy, do I hate Banjo-Kazooie. A statement that may seem rather odd when you get a glimpse at the playtimes we have on our 3 save files here. We have 2 100% playthroughs, one at 12 hours, the other one at 10, and we have our childhood save file, which has a total of 92 hours of play. So how can I hate a game that I've played so much? Well, put simply, I grew up and my tastes changed significantly. I despise almost everything about Banjo-Kazooie, its game design, its dialogue, its aesthetic. The attempts at humor and self-awareness come across to me as obnoxious and forced. The movement in the game is incredibly mechanical, sluggish, and dull, especially when compared to its direct inspiration, Mario 64. Looking at Mario 64's movement, it's incredibly fluid and free, which was especially impressive at the time period, but even going back to it today, it's rather shocking how agile Mario is. And everything Mario 64's movement is, Banjo-Kazooie's movement isn't. They can do worse versions of everything Mario can do, and I'm not quite sure how that's meant to be appealing. And because the game is designed around this stifled movement, the platforming challenges are also much less challenging than the platforming challenges in Mario, and Mario isn't exactly a hard game to begin with. Banjo-Kazooie feels less like a platformer and more like an amusement park, and if you don't find the attractions amusing, there's nothing here for you. There's almost no depth to the actual game design. Everything Banjo-Kazooie offers is on a surface level, superficial. If you don't enjoy the wacky atmosphere and characters, there's nothing here for you. It's just moving from attraction to attraction, getting collectibles for 10 hours. It amounts to little more than busy work. I'm sure if you do find the character interactions and atmosphere to be humorous, then the game is much more enjoyable. But I don't, and when you remove those things, the basic platforming is simply awful. There are those that argue the main point of Banjo-Kazooie is not platforming, but is instead exploration, to which I say, what? I've attempted many times to play the game with this mindset, and it simply doesn't work. Not only does the game hold your hand basically directly to your objectives, but the few times you're uncertain of where to go, it usually involves an annoying fetch quest of some kind, such as finding Jinjos or caterpillars. Objects that are hidden in intentionally obnoxious and obscure places, not places where someone would naturally explore. Banjo-Kazooie is really bad and I hate it. I hate it a lot.